Aloha and welcome to Hawaii Now. Physicians are in high demand statewide and even more so here in the remote community of Hilo on the Big Island. UHP and JABSOM are teaming up to combat this challenge by opening up this new center that specializes in women's health.
We have a lot of challenges being remotely located. Hilo suffers from a lack of physicians. We do not have a lot of subspecialty trained physicians who are located living in Hilo. We have one plastic surgeon, dermatology. Our needs are great. We have a problem with access to medical care. So many patients have to fly to Honolulu for complex women's care. And so it was a no-brainer for me to involve the medical school and university health partners for the good of the community. And they have opened the first remotely placed faculty and practice in Hilo. We're extremely excited for the future, and I think that we're on the right track.
I was born in a very rural town in West Virginia, and that's where I spent the early years of my life. I attended medical school at a very small town in Rootstown, Ohio. It's geared towards training physicians to be rural health practitioners. And I was very excited when an opening for an OBGYN physician was posted in Hilo, because this allows me to live in Hawaii, which I have loved living in for the last 13 years, but also allows me to come back to my rural roots. I love seeing all scopes of patients. I have an interest in seeing women who are in the earliest stages of OBGYN care, teenagers that are just seeing OBGYNs for their first time, all the way, the next stage really of childbirth and pregnancy, and then progressing into adults, older adults, into menopause, osteoporosis, kind of a full scope of practice. I'm really excited about partnering with the university because we are able to bring the specialists, the subspecialists that provide care for these women in ways that I can't even provide myself. So urogynecology and high-risk obstetrics, being able to offer women that type of service is really exciting. From the very beginning when I met Dr. Uohara, his passion for his patients and what he's contributed to this community for almost 40 years is so evident. Now that I'm starting to see his patients and how thankful they are for the care he's provided, I'm excited about reintroducing prenatal care and pregnancy care and deliveries to this community, and so I think that's kind of a new thing that hasn't been here at this practice in a while, and so that's kind of one of the new interests that I have bringing to this practice.
Sponsored by University Health Partners of Hawaii and the John A. Burns School of Medicine.